what I've been doing here lately with my workshop, trying to get my guitar shop up and running so I can start building guitars. I finished up the door, the trim, the windows, weathered it in, got the roof material on the roof. I was going to do tin. I got a really good deal on some rolled roofing, so rather than do tin, I thought I'd throw that rolled roofing on it for right now. If it gives me any problems, I'll put tin on it later. But as of now, we did get some rain and it hasn't leaked. So I got this rolled roofing, that asphalt roofing. I'm not a big fan of it, but for what it costs, we might as well do it. I got a little solar panel up here. I finished all my wiring and my electric. I plan on adding maybe a couple more panels to this, but for right now, that's doing what I needed to do. It's running a 12-volt pump. So I still got to cut these dog ears off here, get these cut off. Haven't done that yet. But as far as the roofing goes, that's what I'm looking at. Cheap, easy. Plan on using this trash can as a water reservoir to hold the water for my little washer my aunt got me. Power, how the power goes. I do have some solar for this, but it's not going to run my tools. It'll run my lighting, maybe my radio, but it definitely will not run my tools. So obviously I am back to running a generator regularly. So what I did is I put a disconnect out here, wired it to a 30 amp twist lock plug. So I wanted to have 2 legs of power coming in because I ran a designated line to this outdoor outlet here. That way, if I need to run, if I can't run, the solar, say we get a cloudy week or whatever, and I need to run off my generator, that way I can just piggyback from here to the house. Similar to how I ran it off the generator, it's just now I got that jumper in between. So the solar's been doing me good. I run the generator, not very often, but I do have to run it once in a while. So, I wanted to have that designated line put in. Got my little portable washer, RV size washer, whatever. I built that box, that's my batteries are underneath of there. And I got my little solar set up here. I just installed it today, and the batteries had been sitting for a while, so they didn't have much juice on them. I think when I hooked up the panel, they were at like 11 volts. So they're coming up, but I got that wired. I got I think it's a 2500 watt inverter. Like I said, it'll just run my lights and whatnot, but this is wired similar to how my house is wired, or it's not even similar, it's exactly where I got the disconnect. And right now, as you can see, there's no bar in there because it's outside because I was running off the generator. But I got that going on with that. And my pump here for the water, which I haven't hooked up yet, that's wired directly into the load on my charge controller, which I like. The charge controller has that little load switch so I can turn it off and on. Got my little portable heat going. Built my workbenches. I'm still going to build over here in this corner. I was going to build a little utility room. I don't know if I'm going to do that or not in the corner around that washer dryer. But I am going to put another workbench across there and some shelving for little small stuff and whatnot. But I'm really, really happy with everything. I got all these outlets on this wall are on one breaker, and all the rest are on another breaker. And I come over here to the panel, and you got two lugs inside the panel. I got one lug, if you look, this gray wire, that's coming from the solar cutoff and that's wired into that lug, and that'll power these two switches. And then from the disconnect outside, it goes to this lug as well, and to this lug. But since it's going to this lug and it's going to that, it can't backfeed and destroy my solar setup. So these two are on one lug. This is the designated one for outside. That's on its own separate. And then I got, the wiring coming in. But I'm very, very happy. Got my outlets down there. I got I think 3 under there, 1 under there. These outlets, I buy these cheap. I mean, these are super cheap. I think they're like $9 or something for these lights. But they plug in. They don't hardwire in. So these 3 outlets up top are all wired to a switch. So I flip the switch, lights come on, and that outlet over there, I just put that on the switch. It's not a big deal. I think I'm going to put my little portable TV thing. My aunt gave me a TV stereo setup, and I think I'm going to plug it in over there. But getting it together, I'm going to have a heck of a shop. I'm very happy that I'm getting it done. Not much else going on around here. Cold weather's been killing me. Ain't been able to get as much done as I want. Spent a lot of time splitting wood. Should have split it when I downed it, but had other stuff to do then too. So, still got my fencing. I got a couple more panels there. I can't wait to get this mess out of here. I wish I could get my son Zachary. Spend the money. I don't have it. Put a motor in your car. Anyway, little update for you guys. Peace out.